Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today we're going to talk about Bitcoin Cash. It's been a couple of weeks, and the market currently has a kind of gyrated pause on going down and going up against our price prediction. So I wanted to break through and show you all what I think the market in Bitcoin Cash is going to go now. A lot of cryptocurrencies is trending dramatically today to the downside, which could be a sign or a signal of things to come to the future. So I wanted to come to speak to you all as to what I feel is about to go down in the cryptocurrency space. You guys appreciate it. As always, hit that like, share, and subscribe for more of my videos and content. So now let's talk about the price before I get into what I think the market in Bitcoin Cash is going to do throughout November. Let's talk about price against our last price prediction. You guys can see it. I was looking for the market to go up in Bitcoin Cash. The market initially went down and it surpassed two buy pockets, this area right here around $495, and then this next buy pocket at $487, and it settled right there on $452, at our third buy pocket, which makes sense. I mean, we had that area marked as a point of buying, so first thing we can do is actually get rid of those buy pockets that price didn't hold. And the buyers saw fit, they saw value in Bitcoin Cash right there on $453. Market began to go higher. And as it did, you guys can see that it did run into target or some profit on October the 26th. But the sad part, which we have already created, was a downtrend into the market in Bitcoin Cash, as well as these two sell pockets here. One at $550, the other one around $566. Price didn't stop at $550, but it did stop at $565. So that's where the sellers were. So hopefully you was able to grab something out the market if you held on to the forecast or the prediction in Bitcoin Cash right here at the high, which occurred on October the 30th. That would translate over into about 6.36%. Outside of that, Bitcoin Cash definitely is still trending to the downside. It's real weak, and I could care less what people come in and try to tell us. The chart isn't reflecting any strength as of this particular moment. We don't follow or listen to what people say. We pay attention and listen to the charts. This is where the market actually makes sense. This is where it all comes down to it. So currently, the idea that we need to hold firm to is that this overall trend in Bitcoin Cash is still weak. If it was not so, the chart would have told us. These days right here that Bitcoin Cash was trying to go higher is also another confirmation that these buyers lost. They lost. They're the losers. And today's price action confirms that they're the losers because market currently is down 6.43% in Bitcoin Cash. Now, there is potential. I want to show you that price can bounce though. Okay, right here. So this is a buy pocket that was formulated into Bitcoin Cash right here. So we need to go ahead and mark this area as a buy pocket, okay? So we're going to mark that. Now, okay, that's a buy pocket. What? So what? Does that mean that Bitcoin Cash is going to run back up to $650? Nope. Doesn't even mean that. It means that this is just a logical point that we can anticipate that buyers will become more apparent, that they will begin to buy more BCH. That's all it means, because this trend is still down in Bitcoin Cash. Now let's look at this on the 2. Okay, here it is on the 2. Take a look at Bitcoin Cash on the 3. Same thing here on the 3. It would have been great if we would have seen these buyers continue to roll price up off of this 3-day price bar, but they didn't. Price is running down, rolling down here. Look at this on the 4. It's even worse. I don't even like the 4-day chart. If I was a buyer, I'll still be nervous, looking for this price to continue to crash lower and lower. Like, there's some fresh buy pockets down here that hasn't been touched in a couple of months. So maybe these sellers are eyeing these pockets as just some hungry beast and they want to get down there and just feast on these buyers who are just sitting here vulnerable, open to being attacked by the sellers. Maybe so. Here it is on the 5. Even here on the 5. We're not seeing the buyers capitalize off of this price bar. We're not seeing it. What's wrong with the buyers? Do they not want control of Bitcoin Cash? Because looking at the chart, it doesn't look like they want it. Here it is on the weekly chart. Let's look at Bitcoin on the monthly. So this is it on the monthly chart so far. All right, so now let's go back to the hourly chart. I want to see if that buy pocket that we created, if it's pretty good to hold. All right, so let's see. Currently, I don't know. Right here, yes. But we need to see continued follow through. And we're not getting that yet on the 11-hour chart. Here it is on the 5-hour chart. Are we getting buyers here on the 5-hour? No, they're not coming through yet. They was able to lift the price on this 5-hour bar, but so far they're not there yet. Let's run this area right here as a sell pocket. Let's look at this on the 3. Yeah, we're not even seeing it, y'all. I don't even see these buyers. Where they at? They came on that 1 3-hour bar. Immediately, those sellers continue to push price lower. Here it is on the 1-hour chart. Look at that. And price still going down. So this wasn't a true indication that buyers were in the market really trying to hold this buy pocket. So that's not a good sign for us to look for this cryptocurrency to try to go up in Bitcoin Cash. It's not good. So given that, we're going to continue to look for this cryptocurrency to go down and potentially come down to these next areas here. Okay. So let me make these areas here so you can see it on the daily chart. And here's one. Okay, so this is where it's at on the daily. Okay, so we're going to push our prediction. We're just going to follow the market. Okay, we're indifferent. We could care less if the buyers were in control. We could care less if the sellers were. We just want to see and be on the right side of the market. That's it. That's the whole point of us coming in and predicting and investing and buying and trading cryptocurrency, because we want to be on the right side so that we can profit, so that we can win. And currently the winners are the sellers. I don't know what to tell you. All right, so let's go and run this. We're going to anticipate the market in Bitcoin Cash running down to this pocket, which is around $480, 4.85% there. Then the next area would be 460, which will harness about 8.39%. Okay. Now, I think this area here is logical to see price bounce, because that was the low when all that volatility occurred on October the 10th. So maybe, potentially, buyers could just be chilling, relaxing, waiting for price to come down to that point. Then they'll become more active again to try to prop up this cryptocurrency, but we'll see. And you can also see that we have this buy pocket right here now. So let's go ahead and bring it down there. There's still a chance that we could see a bounce tomorrow too. So just to let you see it, just so that you'll know, I spoke to you all about the chances of the price of Bitcoin Cash bouncing right now where it is, because there are buyers there. Right now though, this recording, I just didn't see anything plausible to say that, yeah, we need to go ahead and look for price to go up now. That's it. All right. So I'm done. Go ahead and give me your thoughts. Make sure you maintain profit. And as always, trade different.